Position number 1 ball. Introducing first, he weighs in 172 pounds and hails from Las Vegas, Nevada. Here is the Megastar, Marion Fontaine.
Well, Megastar Marion Fontaine certainly hoping to springboard his win over Logan Shiloh into even greater heights. The Megastar, very flamboyant, very flashy, and certainly, to touch on something we commented on a moment ago, big fan of his own mustache.
Hey, listen, a good mustache can take you places in this life, Joe. And I'm really seriously thinking about growing one.
Fontaine, not exactly the pinnacle of bodybuilding, but he gets the job done.
Be that as it may, I mean, this is not, Joe Weider competition. It's about wins and losses inside the squared circle, but I did hear a rumor that Fontaine turned sideways before and disappeared. Still awaiting confirmation on that.
Sure your sources are hot on the case.
Yes.
Fontaine going to face a man that he met before. They met in the four-way matchup a couple of months ago. Certainly was a fast-paced, high-flying affair.
And his opponent, he weighs in at 170 pounds and hails from Niles, Ohio. Here is Flyin,
Ryan Burke, another homegrown member of the CWE youth movement. We're talking about guys like John Cronick and Bobby Beverly, who we'll see later tonight. You add Ryan Burke to the list. A native of this area who has improved by leaps and bounds over the past couple of months. And seeing what Marion Fontaine has been able to do, certainly it's going to be a very tough test for Flyin Ryan.
And when an organization is built on youth, the fans can count on excitement. Because these young guys are going to go for broke. They're going to do anything they can to win matches and make a name for themselves. And that's what CWE action is all about. And we thank you for inviting us into your homes and into your DVD players. And hope you can join us live wherever you see CWE action. It's a great night out, affordable tickets, family pricing. And we'll see what happens here in this one-on-one contest, Joe.
Great environment here at the Way in Austintown. And a great contest we're about to see between the Megastar Marion Fontaine and Ryan Burke. And Fontaine seems a bit more preoccupied with our ringside fans than with his opposition.
Now listen, a lot of guys have, gotten into rock and roll or pro wrestling or other forms of entertainment for the girls, and I think that's what Fontaine is focused on right now, the ladies of ringside.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything, and certainly Fontaine can fly that trade after our broadcast here. He takes his eye off Ryan Burke for a moment. He could be in for a major rude awakening, as we almost saw a quick pinning attempt right there, almost a count of rear end.
Well, the advanced scouting on Burke, of course, the work I've done leading up to this match, he seems to be a very explosive athlete. And every move that he hits seems to have a little extra sizzle on it that makes up for not being the biggest guy in a fight. Makes him very tough and very dangerous.
Burke focusing on the arm of Megastar Marion Fontaine.
I haven't seen a physique like that since the days of George Goulas back in the, for you history buffs out there. Tennessee way. Our Tennessee fans that are dialed into CWE action.
Very interesting comparison point there. Keep in mind, Marion Fontaine nearly won our Gauntlet Battle Royal a month ago before being eliminated by Mike Facade, the eventual winner, the Bomber and Suburban Terrorist. We will see later tonight. So Fontaine has already come leaps and bounds, and certainly this would be an unofficial contenders-type matchup when it comes to future consideration for a CWE Undisputed Championship opportunity.
Well, certainly Johnny Gargano made no bones about the fact that he wants to become the Undisputed Champion despite any time off. And
Fontaine references the mustache.
Loving the mustache, and certainly Patrick Hayes would have none of that before.
Quick cover here, jackknife pin for 2. Back on the chop, there you see Ryan Burke just a hair quicker so far in this outing.
A mustache hair quicker?
Here you have it. Fontaine with a reversal, duck to the clothesline, duck to the back elbow. Burke gets some momentum, head of steam here. Head scissors, look at the revolutions, and the Megastar's taken down. Ryan Burke measures Fontaine, gonna take a chance here.
Look out, ladies.
Springs over with a pescado.
Look at Fontaine I think he's got a foot fetish. Down there savoring the, oh wait, no, he was,
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry, he was crushed under the weight of Flyin Ryan there.
Yes. And we saw Fontaine take his eye off the ball a couple of times, and Burke able to use that speed to capitalize. Megastar thrown back in.
Hard collision there as Burke trying to get back in.
Burke puts the brakes on Fontaine, hits that first. He may be out. Charging in.
Nice senton.
That's right, follow through leg drop by Ryan Burke. Is this going to be all here? Major step for Burke, but only a count of 2.
So we talked about that explosiveness before. You saw how he was able to go right from that very heavy maneuver, that senton splash, into that leg drop. 2 heavy moves back to back. Guys that are not the biggest, Joe, you'll always see. The most effective ones are those that can put moves like that in combination. One move's generally not going to do it. You got to double and sometimes even triple up to really score some impact.
Pace quickens once again here, but Fontaine was ready this time.
Yep.
Burke dropped face first.
Burke had that leg hooked around the back of Fontaine's head, but Fontaine's own momentum carried Burke face first, and now Flyin Ryan has to create some distance and roll out of bounds underneath the bottom strand.
I believe Marion Fontaine just told referee Tom Dunn he was going to attempt a plancha here. Landed on his feet. Great midair adjust by Fontaine, but got taken down by Burke, who was once again quicker than Fontaine anticipated.
And now the referee laying the count on. Both men will have to get in before the count of 10, I believe, Joe, correct?
That's correct.
Region to region, we have different, we of course have different rules. Some areas of the country even still go with the old 20 count.
Right you are. Fontaine, again, telegraphing his maneuverings here. Not a smart maneuver when Ryan Burke is about 2 inches from your face.
Dueling counters here. We're at a bit of a stalemate.
Ryan Burke gets the advantage. He's near the ropes. He's always deadly in this situation. Senton again, but went to that well once too often. And Marion Fontaine now using his speed to capitalize with a diving clothesline. Could this be all? The Megastar gets a near fall.
I do like the Megastar. He's got kind of that Chris Robinson, the Black Crows thing going on.
Seem like the type of person I envision you associated with.
Well, we don't hang out together, you know, but I do appreciate their music. Work with me here, Joe. Work with me a little. Well, it's great to see the young faces in the crowd. Ages 6 to 60, it appears here.
Fontaine with a butt.
Did he say booty time?
He did say booty time. Fontaine's not happy. Fans of the Wedge are going to be graced with a musical performance after the show. Young Jock will be here performing.
Oh, that's great.
I know you're a big fan of Young Jock.
I'm a fan of anybody who can play a guitar, drums, sing, any of the things I can't do.
Marion Fontaine, certainly not a fan of Ryan Burke right now. Burke with a reversal. Back elbow. Burke's out on his feet right now, hesitated a moment to follow through, and Fontaine was able to capitalize and put on the brakes for Burke. Up and over and used his, Kevin?
Booty time?
Lateral press to and no.
Tink pull out a bad maneuver. Well, you saw Burke there get hung up a little bit. I think he was really just caught paralysis by analysis, overthinking there.
Quick cover, another near fall. Fontaine's inventive anatomical offense, only for a near fall.
Now, if you want to throw some more legendary names into this matchup, Bobo Brazil won many, many matches 40, 50 years ago.
There's a very un-Stan Hansen-like elbow. For the cover, 2 and no.
But he did have the Stan Hansen sound effect.
The hook 'em horns, yeah.
Yeah.
Fontaine's getting a little bit tired of the monotony of the near falls.
Well, Burke's one big mistake earlier on is put Fontaine in the driver's seat, but we'll see. It looks as if Burke now able to fire back. You can see those heavy right hands.
This isn't Burke's strength, but he's got to do what he can right here. Create some distance between himself and Marion Fontaine. Fontaine reverses. Burke gets the foot up. And now begins to quicken the tempo. This is advantage Ryan Burke. Fontaine dazed out on his feet. Northern Light suplex, beautiful bridge, has Fontaine trapped for a near fall again.
Burke's got to keep the momentum. Ignore the referee. Find your way into that next move. As much as I love the crowd, Mr. Burke, don't look at him.
Fontaine begging off. You can see where the momentum lies. This matchup with Fontaine with a solid left hand.
That was a crisp southpaw blow.
Right to the jaw of Burke. A follow through. Fontaine puts the brakes on. Can't underestimate the quickness of Fontaine. What was that? Drop down kicks Burke right in the face by the looks of things for 2 and 0.
I'll tell you what, Megastar has some innovative offense.
I don't think there's much about Marion Fontaine that's not innovative. Not sure what Fontaine's complaining about right now.
Making me think about my own mustache.
You're certainly very fixated on that.
Well, again, it was a thought I had in mind, and
perhaps one day you can have as much power as Marion Fontaine gets from it. The charge in the corner by Ryan Burke here. Top turnbuckle. Fontaine is dazed. Down with a crossbody. Fontaine rolls with the momentum. That could be, oh no. What's it going to take, Kevin?
Well, again, we've had a very even contest, as we knew it would be going in.
Both men down center of the ring. Tom Dunn with the obligatory 10 count. Fontaine is already up. I'm not sure if Fontaine realizes it or not, but he is up. You can see the mental and physical toll in both these men's body language. The inverted atomic drop. Follow through, super kick, that's countered. Fontaine wrote one of his own right in the face. And a leg lariat. Marion Fontaine's on top. And no, another near fall. Marion Fontaine having a conniption fit in the ring, but that's still not enough to finish this match. What's there left to do?
I'm not sure. I think Fontaine's really going to have to reach into his bag of tricks here.
Did he just say mustache ride time? Well, nobody getting on board for the mustache ride. And Burke with a low drop kick.
I guess that might be the end of booty time for tonight. Bad news for all the women out here.
Ryan Burke. Check this out, another reversal center of the ring. Burke is up. Hurricane Rana nicely done. Fontaine rolls through. He's got tights. He's got tights.
Definitely. Oh, on the opposite side of referee Tom Burke had no way of seeing. And Joe, just as I said, Fontaine would have to reach into his bag of tricks, and he did just that. A handful of tights scores the victory.
Ryan Burke and Marion Fontaine with a great one-on-one matchup. Certainly either man showing they could be worthy of a future heavyweight championship shot. But it's Marion Fontaine who scales up the rankings just 1 or 2 more notches. The Megastar is the victor in this hard-fought contest.